Okay, today during our homeowner maintenance video for October 2021, we were asked quite a few times how to know if your foundation vent is open or closed. Just so that you know, your foundation vents are going to be on the exterior of the home. They'll be about yay high off the ground, and they'll have a box around them with a wooden trim, unfinished wooden piece of trim around the outside. They'll be inset into the outside of your foundation a little bit so that they're taken care of from outside rain and that sort of thing. They'll be flush, and sometimes you'll notice that this lever is either flush down against the face of this foundation vent, or when the piece is open, it'll be kicked up, and I'll show that to you so that you can take a peek at it. Obviously, this will be easier to do when the foundation vent is actually in the wall, because it'll be sturdy. But when the foundation vent is open, it'll look like this. This is obviously kicked out so that it kicks this wing out and allows airflow into the crawl space. The reason for that is obviously during the winter, or during, the summertime and warmer months, you want to make sure you have good airflow in your crawl space. That'll help keep the crawl space dry. If you've got any sprinklers that are spraying in there, you want to make sure A, to redirect those sprinklers, and B, make sure those crawl space vents are open so that you have good breeze through that crawl space to keep things dry and keep them from getting muggy down there. When you get to the winter times, around Thanksgiving or so, you want to make sure that you close these crawl spaces, because you want this flap to be shut down, because that cold air underneath your open space of your crawl space is going to allow for possible pipe freezing and just unnecessary cold air coming underneath your home, making the whole house colder. It's less efficient, so you want to make sure you close those down. The way you do that, obviously this is going to be set into the wall, so you won't see any of this, but you'll just pull on this lever, and as you can tell, that shuts that down. Now when you have the lever in the right spot, should be relatively easy to push that lever down and make it flat. If you're at this point, if you're mostly closed and you're really trying to wrench this guy down and it's not closing, it's probably because you still have this vent open a little bit. Make sure you give it a nice, gentle but firm tug, and it should close down on you. So that's your crawl space vent. Again, some homes don't have these. They are, occasionally we have our slab homes and they won't have crawl spaces because it's a slab concrete foundation with no crawl space available. But on your crawl homes, you will have these foundation vents. Shut those down in the colder months around November, and then open those puppies back up in spring, say around Easter time. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.